So I just saw Beetlejuice yesterday. This is gonna be a spoiler review, so if you don't want any spoilers, please do not watch this video. I am warning you, gonna have lots of spoilers in it. So anyway, OMG, this movie, I loved every bit of it. I didn't find anything wrong with it. It was so good. I'm glad they waited 36 years for this because it was worth the wait. Like really, it was. Um the cast. Michael Keaton. Let's just say, man, he still has it as Beetlejuice. He still has it. And his birthday was yesterday, so I got to see it on his birthday. So that was really special. Anyway, he's 73 now, years old. So he did an amazing job as Beetlejuice. Never missed a beat. Same with the rest of the cast. Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, Jenna Ortega, Justin, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Monica Bellucci, William Dafoe. And there's a little snippet of Danny DeVito as a janitor, the afterlife janitor. Anyway, for a little bit. So this movie, I am telling you what. So Justin's character, Rory, pissed me off so bad during this movie. His character, not him. He did a wonderful job playing a douchebag character. What? Oh my god, there's a part where where Beetlejuice puts a truth serum in him or something like that, and he tells Lydia the truth of why he actually wanted to marry her, and he wanted to marry her just for the money. He wanted the money. And then he proposes to her, like, during her dad's funeral, for goodness sake. That is so wrong. I don't blame Astrid or Delia to be really upset about that. And we find out what happened to Charles. He got into a plane crash and got eaten by a shark. So you get to see like half of him with his bones sticking up on the top. It's a really cool effect. Cool practical effect. Makeup and stuff. The makeup is wonderful. I'm so glad Tim Burton stuck with the practical effects than CGI because it works beautifully. And Monica Bellucci's character, she did amazing as Beetlejuice's ex-wife. And you find out what really happened to Beetlejuice, why he actually died. Like, you actually find that out. I guess Dolores, that's Monica Bellucci's character, when they got married, they were on her honeymoon, she put poison in his cup to drink, and he drank it, and she didn't drink it. And then next thing you know, you see him foaming at his mouth, and then she's pointing to the bottle saying, "This is poison, I poisoned you." And then he chops her up. That's why she's all in pieces and stuff. And oh my god, that beautiful sequence. Oh, they weren't kidding about that. That is such a beautiful sequence when she's stitching herself back together. Like a little rag doll, like Sally or the Corpse Bride or whatever. Anyway, Jenna Ortega. Let me tell you what, I'm so glad they waited, because they said they were waiting for her to be born. Because she is the perfect choice for Lydia's daughter. Perfect casting choice. No one else could have played her. No one. I am serious. Spot on. She looks just like Winona. She acts like her mother sometimes, but they're completely opposite. That's what this movie's mostly about, mother and daughter. bonding and like relationship wise, which I like. That was very nice that they had that. Beetlejuice and Lydia. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. I know this might sound a little bit weird, but I ship them so much. I I really do. Like after the cartoon series and this movie, I thought they would end up together. I seriously thought that. They were almost this close. This close to ending up together. Then she's the one that sent Beetlejuice away. He like blows up like a balloon and pops. Because she says his name 3 times to send him away. Lydia does that. There is one creepy scene I had to look away from though. It was the baby scene. Oh my god. Like Beetlejuice was showing Lydia like her future with him and how their baby's gonna look. So he blows her up like a balloon, and then this demon baby comes out that looks just like him, and it freaks me the hell out. Oh yeah, and at the end, Astrid gets married and has a baby, but it's Beetlejuice's baby. And then it's all a dream. And so it was like Lydia wakes up and Beetlejuice is right next to her saying, "Wow, that was a weird dream." And she wakes up again. Beetlejuice it's freaking hilarious too. This movie is so funny. There's a part where I thought Catherine O'Hara was back to her Home Alone days, where she's like yelling at Astrid in front of all these schoolgirls, and she's like, "Stop torturing your mother!" And I quietly said, "Kevin!" Like that. It reminded me of that. It was so good. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Like, this is one of my most anticipated movies of 2024. One of them. Joker 2, Wicked, and Sonic 3 are my other 3. So, yeah, I mean, I give it a 10 out of 10. Really, it wasn't bad. I'm very happy about that. Go in with an open mind, first of all. Don't let other people ruin it for you. Don't, because of other reviews. Because I watched some of the reviews and they're like mixed feelings. But this one, I didn't have any mixed feelings. I loved it all the way straight through. There is a bit more dark, like I said, with the baby part and the gore. But other than that, that's why it's a PG-13 rating. And Beetlejuice does not say the F word in this one. You know, I was waiting for it. Where his wife comes back and she's like, "Beetlejuice!" And then he and Lydia turn around at the altar and he's like, "What the beep?" Just like the trailer. I was cracking up laughing. Oh, the church scene, speaking of which. The church scene, the wedding scene. With Lydia and Beetlejuice. Freaking hilarious. It reminded me of the Deo scene in the first one. So good. When they start lip syncing something, I don't know the song, but they were floating in the air and dancing. It was so beautiful. I was like, oh. There was one thing I really wish would have happened was them ending up together. That's all. That's all I was hoping for. But other than that, I really enjoyed this movie. Go see it for yourself. Go in with an open mind, like I said. Just have fun with it. It's a fun movie. It's very emotional, too. Very emotional. I mean, it's not really emotional, but it's very, like, with the mother-daughter thing, it's very emotional, I think. Because there's a scene where she gets Astrid back from the afterlife. I mean, they're still in the afterlife, but she says she's sorry for not believing her mother about ghosts. Oh yeah, speaking of which, this boy that she just met, he murdered his parents, and he tried to get he tried to get Astrid to go into the afterlife so he can live and she can move on. Oh yeah, and Delia died because she thought these snakes weren't poisonous, and when she unleashed it on Charles's grave, the snake like bit her, and they were poisoned, so she died. So yeah. I was so excited to see Lydia in her red dress and Beetlejuice in his red tuxedo and stuff. It was so... I actually like her dress better in this one than in the first one, even though I like the first one too. But her wedding dress is so beautiful. Oh my god, I want it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of red, but that's beautiful. I want this one, this wedding dress. And so, like, yeah, it's been really fun. This movie has been really fun, and hope you guys go enjoy it. And like I said, go with an open mind. Oh yeah, and another thing, they actually get to meet Lydia's dead husband and Astrid's Astrid's father in the afterlife. Like, he said, don't blame each other for what happened to me. It's not you guys' fault. None of this is your fault. That made me tear up a little bit, and yeah, I want to go see it again. It's so good. Like, really. There's so much, and it's so good. Like, William Dafoe's character made me laugh so hard. Oh my god. I never see him be that funny. He's always like a serious villain, but then... Because he's my favorite Green Goblin from Spider-Man. From my favorite Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. And so... It was so good. Excuse me. Yeah. So, hopefully they'll make a third one. We don't know. Tim said that he might not. He said it might be 100 by then, but we don't know. So hopefully he lives to be that age. I don't want him dying anytime soon. And congratulations, Tim, on your star on the Walk of Fame. You really deserve it. And I'm glad you got it this week for the release of Beetlejuice. Happy birthday, Michael Keaton. I love you dearly. You're my favorite Beetlejuice. You're my favorite Batman. You're so amazing on everything you do. Thank you guys so much for doing this movie. Because I was hoping for a sequel for many years, and like this, like when I'm watching the cast interviews, my own starts crying. I start crying, so I'm like, yeah. So anyway, good job everyone in the cast. Good job everyone in the art department. Good job, Tim Burton. This was a perfect way to start off Halloween season. Thank you. Thank you guys so much.